Bagi banyak orang Indonesia, hidup di negara barat seperti Australia, Amerika, atau Eropa sering dianggap sebagai simbol kesuksesan. Rumah megah, gaji tinggi, dan kehidupan yang tampak glamor di media sosial membuat banyak orang bermimpi bisa menjejakkan kaki di negeri orang. Namun siapa sangka, di balik semua gemerlap itu, justru banyak orang barat yang justru bermimpi untuk tinggal di Indonesia, negara yang sering diremehkan oleh bangsanya sendiri. Salah satu cerita yang menggetarkan hati datang dari seorang perempuan muda asal Australia bernama Jasmine. Di usia 20 tahun, Jasmine mengambil keputusan besar yang membuat banyak orang tercengang. Ia menjual semua yang dimilikinya di Australia dan memutuskan pindah ke Indonesia tanpa rencana cadangan.
I sold everything I owned from Australia and I moved to Bali at 20 years old with no backup plan and no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm 20 years old and I am a podcaster and UGC creator from Australia. I decided to move to Bali after 6 days of literally going and doing tourist activities. I just went, you know what, fuck it. I don't want to go back to Australia. So I decided from day one, from landing on the plane, to sell everything I owned, donate the rest, and come to Bali. Do I know what the fuck I'm doing? No, I don't. Am I scared most days? Maybe a little bit. Do I really know what I'm doing with my life? Not really. But am I still here living in Bali? Yes. I'm so scared, but I still did the thing anyway, and I really have no idea where the fuck my life is going, but I've ended up in Bali. And what a beautiful place to be confused and feeling so humbly lost. But I don't feel lost when I'm surrounded by people who also feel the same way and have similar intentions to me. I came to Bali because I saw the digital nomads that were living here. I saw the entrepreneurs, I saw the content creators, I saw the connection, I saw the community, and I saw the honest sense of family and beautiful connections that were spread amongst the people of Bali and also the tourists and digital nomads living here. I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful place to be right now, and I haven't felt so supported in my life. Every day is a different and interesting, crazy, chaotic day here, really. But you know what? It's all part of the learning experience, and if I stayed in Australia, I wouldn't be the amazing, awesome, and giving person I am today. And I also wouldn't have learnt that family is everything, and that a sense of connection and community is really important. So remember that you are carrying yourself everywhere you go, and it is important to make connections and friends so that you don't feel isolated. Long story short, get the fuck out of your comfort zone in 2025. Meet new people, travel the world, do what you have to fucking do to get out of your hometown and be someone new. Literally, I kid you not, go sell the stuff that you own to people and then move country and see how you go, because honestly, it has been the biggest blessing and biggest life change of my life. And now I'm someone else. I've gained wisdom, I've gained depth, I've gained knowledge, and I feel fucking incredible. So go and sell your shit and move country, please. I'm begging you, it's literally going to change your life.
Aku menjual semua yang kumiliki di Australia dan pindah ke Bali di usia 20 tahun tanpa rencana cadangan. Begitu katanya. Tentu itu adalah keputusan yang sangat-sangat berani. Secara tidak langsung, dirinya rela untuk hidup miskin di negara orang. Tapi di Indonesia, ia mendapatkan banyak hal yang tidak pernah ia dapatkan di negaranya, yaitu ketenangan. Ya, hal-hal seperti ini memang sangat didambakan bagi orang barat, karena hidup di negara barat penuh dengan tekanan dan berjalan sangat cepat, seolah-olah mereka diciptakan seperti sebuah robot. Banyak orang mengira negara-negara seperti Australia atau Amerika adalah surga dunia. Tapi di balik fasilitas yang serba modern, ada sisi gelap yang menyakitkan. Tingkat stres yang tinggi, depresi, kesepian, dan kehilangan makna hidup menjadi masalah besar di masyarakat barat modern.
142,000 Australians are set to relocate out of Australia this year. People are really waking up to the fact that the tax is way too high, and there are stupid taxes like payroll tax, business tax, GST, personal income tax, all these taxes on your property, capital gains tax. If you're a trader like me, tax on your trading profits, which have already been taxed with your income. It's getting ridiculous. There's no surprise that so many people are now starting to leave. I love the country. I absolutely love Australia. I'm very proud to be Australian, but I can't live there. What's the point of living there? I'm going to put myself 20, 30 years behind. And it's the fact that that tax money does not go to good causes. It goes to people that want to sit in their houses and smoke bongs and do drugs all day. It really doesn't make any sense, but that's just how Australia has become. And a lot of countries are like this too. I've heard similar from the UK. I've heard similar from other countries as well. And look, it makes sense to relocate somewhere where there's less taxes or no tax, such as Dubai, such as Southeast Asia, Bali, even Thailand. There's so many places there that you can actually grow and have a really, really good life. But yeah, Australia is basically forcing a lot of people to leave. And I hate to see that. As an Australian, I'm a proud Australian. I love love going back there, visiting family, visiting friends. I love the Gold Coast especially. Such a beautiful place. But what can we do?
Fenomena ini sebenarnya telah banyak dibicarakan di kalangan psikolog barat. Banyak orang di negara maju kini mengalami apa yang disebut spiritual emptiness atau kekosongan batin. Mereka hidup di tengah kemewahan materi tapi kehilangan koneksi manusiawi. Semua serba cepat dan individualis, berbeda dengan Indonesia, di mana tetangga masih saling menyapa, orang-orang masih saling menolong tanpa pamrih, dan kehidupan sosial terasa begitu hidup. Tak berlebihan jika banyak bule menyebut Indonesia sebagai surga dunia. Bukan hanya karena keindahan alamnya, tapi karena jiwa dan energi yang terasa hidup di setiap sudutnya. Semua serba terjangkau dan semua serba ada di Indonesia. Hal inilah yang membuat mereka iri dengan Indonesia. Tentu dari sini kita bisa mengambil sebuah kesimpulan bahwa negara kita sebenarnya adalah negara yang begitu luar biasa. Jika mereka saja bisa menemukan kebahagiaan di negara kita, sudah sepatutnya kita orang Indonesia juga seharusnya bisa, bukan?